There's some there, so we got a little pile going over here for lapidary rock we keep too. So, okay, we're still in the same hole here. Unfortunately, the backhoe left, so now you can hear it off in the background maybe, but I'm still spalling these little pieces of, I call them gem rockus, and here's got some quartz lines, so it'll be in the lapidary pile. But if you're pan down here on the camera, you'll see some plates maybe that I hope would come out pretty good, but without the backhoe, as we've done in the past, 1-inch chisel, and I don't think that's a 5-pound sledge. So, but we got what appears to be good flint here. So I'm going to do some picking and grinning, as we call it, a little sledgehammer work. I hope Wade can get this on the camera, because this is the rough part of it. So I'll get right down in here, get in it. There. Now you can see a crack started here, and I'm going under this layer right here. So if you're in here with a sledgehammer, at least have glasses or safety glasses on. My glasses are prescription, but they're so scratched up from Flint. Now they're polycarbonate safety glasses. So we're going to take and see right here, there's a big crystal pocket right there, and that's kind of like the glue that holds all this stuff together. And so a lot of times, you know, people really get upset when they can't get flint out of here, but it's hard rock mining. That's all it is. If you want to pick up easy flint, I suggest go to Texas. But if you want really high colored flint, you know, and to do what the Indians did, I mean, I can't imagine them without a backhoe. But there's evidence that they've been on about every one of these heads sooner or later at one given time. They've taken and used hammerstones. I'm sure. Now, one thing we notice, that when it rains and this head is exposed to the air, the cracks will open up a little bit more. So that's probably a good thing. But a lot of times they would just beat around on the edges what they could, and then move to another location. You know, maybe sink a hole 10 feet away, start another hole. So they only got what was the easiest to get. A lot of this stuff what we're on is stuff that they couldn't. So I'll be quiet and get back to hammering, I guess. Here we go. All right, we got the chisel down in here now. So you can see it's lifted up. So basically I'll just loose. There we go. Some plates. We don't know how good all that's going to be. There's a small plate. That might make a small arrowhead. A lot of times they're no good. They're kind of clean off now. If you'll notice, I'm going to move over to this side. We got a stair step design here. And you actually got to have that so the flint, you can keep pulling the flint off in layers. Generally, the deeper you go with the flint, the less desirable it is. That's a lot of reasons why the Indians didn't go down real far on these big heads. They knew that once you get down there deeper, you start getting into the grainy material. It's got a lot of the more quartz crystals in it. We call it cheese. It's like iron pyrite, you know, formed down into the flint. So we're going to try here. So we can't get a little. So we can tap this. Just want to see how loose this is, really. And that piece is not loose. I got the camera back on because this plate here looks pretty good. It's got a little line in it, but it looks like we're going to have to get serious and. It's got natural cracks in it, so it may not be as good as I once thought it was. She's getting tight. Wow, here we go. Reached right in there and pulled me something out I could take home with me. That it's got some issues with it. We'll have to do some trim work, but I think all in all there's going to be a pretty nice 6 or 7 inch dovetail come out of that big piece here. Tans and gold, some red. It's got some lines in it, but we'll trim that down and we'll see what we go. But we'll keep going here. So you kind of tell by the sound. Camera pan right in there. There's some pretty stuff right there. Get a good close up in there. So try some more. And see, we're going off these like a stair step. That does help you get the material out of here. It has to have a place to go. As you're chiseling down, it has to have a place to go. If this was solid, you're just going to break and waste a lot of flint. So it takes extra work, but you got to open up a side for the material. See, I've seen cracks right there. So let's see what we got here. Doesn't sound too good right there. Go up here and see if we can get any type of shake going here. Alright, so just by doing what I did, cracks started. When I was back here, I seen it bouncing up through here, so we've got a natural crack we're going to follow. Don't know what we're going to get. I don't know if the camera's getting this or not, but it's opening up. There we go. Wow. Could it be? Almost. Pretty nice material. There it is. A small piece, but we still got this big one down here. So let's see if we can get him out of there. So this was naturally broke. It did finish here, but see, there's this rusty color is just where waters went through the cracks for thousands of years. That's a good sound when it does that. Wow, here we go. Look at there. That's got crystals in it. Probably a lapidary saw right through here. Trim this off. Maybe 1 or 2 good plates in there, and we'll see what she's got. She turns out that's probably about maybe 10 pounds, 8 pounds. But it's got color, so that's a good thing. Let's go see if we can get one.